Welcome back. The doctor is in today and his geriatrician, Dr. Chandini Sharma. Today we're talking about losing weight after turning 75. Welcome in, Dr. Sharma.
It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to see you. Well, we're talking about this in the break. You're going to lose weight naturally after 75, but the key is to not lose too much. Like my grandfather turned 86 last week, and he's definitely lost weight over the years, but he still eats somewhat normal, and he still is active, so he's not stuck to the couch.
Right. Because about 25% of elderly will lose weight just by virtue of age.
Okay.
Not disease. And you know, I found something really nice on the National Institute of Health website, so I brought this. It's called the 9 Ds of losing weight. They're all D, right? So dentition.
Okay.
Dysgeusia, which means change in the taste. So like COVID, people lost taste.
Yep.
Dysgeusia. Dysphagia, inability to swallow properly anymore. Diarrhea. Depression. Disease, which includes so many diseases. Dementia. Just by virtue of having dementia at a certain stage and more, people will lose weight. Dysfunction, there are times when it's not necessarily a disease yet, but it's a dysfunction. So even that can cause weight loss. And then there are some medications that make you lose weight, right? So I brought this because, first off, when somebody is losing weight, it's an alarm sign. Make sure it's not because of disease. One of those 9 Ds was disease, so make sure it's not disease. You'll say, which disease? Boo, so many that we can't cover that here right now, but lots. So get that investigated. If it is not disease, then you can look for like whatever dentition, this and the other thing. But how to keep it safe is like your grandfather does. Activity, activity, activity. Because what will that do? Maintain the muscle. Otherwise, what will happen is, instead of more fat loss in the elderly, there'll be a more muscle loss. And then what we call as sarcopenic obesity. We've touched on that topic, excuse me, long ago. Sarcopenia means muscle loss. And obesity is when you're big. So if you're big and you have more muscle loss than fat tissue,
it's obesity.
Then what will happen is you won't have the muscle to make you move around. You'll become weaker.
And bedridden, probably.
Bedridden.
Yep.
And that's why activity, activity, activity. And so 5% weight loss in 1 month or 10% weight loss in 6 months without an intention of losing weight, like when you're cutting back your carbs, etc., and losing weight, well, then it's okay. But beyond that, if you were not intentionally losing weight, that means first off, you've got to measure yourself. You've got to have a weighing machine. Get on it, same time of the day, and monitor yourself every few weeks, if not every day. And if there is a change, then you want to go and get to the doctor and say, I've had a weight loss, especially after age 75, and then get it investigated.
Awesome. Well, Dr. Sharma, thank you as always for some tips. We appreciate it. Good to see you.
Likewise.